Hi, my name is Sean Ramjagsingh, producer on NHL. Today we're talking about some NHL 15 on next generation of console.
So what has next gen opened up for hockey?
It's really opened up everything. You know, people always ask me, what do the new generation of consoles get us? And the answer is more. We can do more things under the hood. We can run more math, run more calculations, have more physics, have higher resolution textures, have more animation. So with NHL 15, we really changed everything.
Let's break it down. Let's start with players and how they're going to look.
Yeah, we've completely overhauled our player model this year. We have a layered player model, so literally modeling the player himself, putting the equipment on top of that, and then with our new technology for cloth, we can actually drape the jerseys over top of those equipment and have cloth in the game for the first time. So new dynamic cloth technology. So as the players move, the jersey's going to flow like it does in real life.
The ice. Talk a little about what next gen means for that.
Up here in Canada, the ice is a big thing. Obviously for hockey, it's a big thing. And literally with our ice this year, you can actually see the depth of the ice, the paint under the ice, an inch or two underneath it, as you're skating along, real-time carving of the ice. So if you're controlling the play in the offensive zone, you'll see the offensive zone all scuffed up and your defensive zone nice and clean. You think about what that's going to look like for shootouts, things like that, where the two strips down the middle. So really lots of variety of the ice. And then with our multiplayer collision physics, when a player gets knocked over on the ice and slides along the ice, you're going to see him clear a path on the ice. So really lots of work in our ice just to make it more realistic and really represent what a Gen 4 ice is going to look like for us.
Talk about the rest of the arenas and how you guys are improving the actual crowds.
Yeah, with our arenas this year, going from holding 9,000 people in arena to upwards of 18 to 21,000, depending on the arena you're playing in. Authentic arenas to every little detail. We talked about the ice, the scuff marks on the boards, to the crowd models within the arena itself. Up to 9,000 unique crowd models in there. We've got the super fans, we've got the secondary characters, and the fenders and the security guys. We even have that away team super fan that everyone hates, that annoying guy who stands up and tries to get the crowd all riled up. So really doing a lot to bring those arenas to life from an authenticity perspective and just from a living world perspective as well.
And they're going to be watching the players on the ice, so that brings up two other new aspects. Let's start with the puck and physics.
Yeah, brand new puck physics, overhauled from the ground up for us. We talk about changing everything and leveraging the power of the console. The puck's another area. We actually have a guy who worked on the Hadron Collider coming in to work on our puck physics for us. And really what that does is it really just replicates what would happen in the real world with the puck, modeling the puck properly and getting these awesome bounces based on modeling the players and the equipment and the jerseys, so the puck hitting those players, and we're seeing goals right now that we've never seen before because the puck is squeaking through areas it's never been able to squeak through before because the puck is modeled correctly and has the proper physics on it.
And speaking of physics, talk a little bit about having 12 men on ice now with complete physics.
Yeah, the physics for us in NHL, previous versions of NHL on Gen 3, physics was a great story for us, one of the first team sports to actually have physics in the game. And moving forward to Gen 4, for us, we're going from 2 players being able to be in physics at any one time to all 12 players. So what that means is the incredible moments where you can have pile-ups in front of the nets, guys driving to the net, taking the defenseman, knocking him over, knocking the goalie over, knocking the net over. We're watching the playoffs right now, and you see these incredible scrambles in front of the net. With the multiplayer physics, having 12 people to be in physics at any one time, we can have those situations play out in our game.
And we've just talked about a lot of really complex sounding things. How simple is the actual gameplay experience?
Yeah, gameplay for us, is always king. It's a core focus for us every single year. Without great gameplay, you don't have a great game. This year, overhauling, almost all the animations in the game. The power of the console, we can add, almost as much animation as we want to. Our new skill stick and revamping the skill stick and all the animations within it, really giving the users more control, more tools, and really focusing on the accessibility piece again. So literally just the left stick, you can pull deeks off. We have one-touch deeks in there as well as just really complex controls where you can really mimic everything that an NHL player can do on the ice in our game this year.
Presentation is a big part, so talk a little about what's new when it comes to your presentation in game.
Yeah, this year excited to be partnering with NBC Sports Network, and have new commentators in the game as well. Our fans have been asking for this for a long time now. To have Doc Emmerich, Eddie Olczyk, and Ray Ferraro calling the commentary. Over 35,000 lines of new speech. And not only do we have the NBC broadcast package and new commentators in there, for us it's about thinking about different ways to innovate with the commentators. So this year what we did is actually recorded a full day with the commentators in front of a green screen. So we're taking the real world commentators and dropping them into our virtual world, something never seen before in a sports game.